You're not telling me the truth.
Yeah, you're right, I'm not.
You're showing sides of you, baby. Unexpected and unpleasant dimensions. Really gonna give it to me in the ass tonight, huh? You know, I just don't know why. I mean, what in the hell have I done to deserve this?
Nothing, baby. Nothing. You haven't done anything. I'm not angry at you. The anger would be easy. I'm so in love with you. It's much more difficult.
If you're in love with me, why are you making fun of me?
I'm not making fun of you. I'm trying to be brave and tell you the truth. Just that I'm not feeling very brave right now. Can I have a drink, please? My hands are shaking. I haven't done that in a really long time. Not since that trip to Moscow with Bernard. That was the only other time I told a man the truth. And now I've done it again and I've got the shakes again. And you're standing there staring at me, just like he did. Stop staring at me, Ross. Fucking hate that stare. Not very ladylike, huh? But don't worry. I can do that too. You know, be a lady. See, I know the difference between a champagne flute and a brandy snifter. I can be that kind of girl if you want. Or not. It's like looking at some weird kaleidoscope, right? First this color, then that color. First this shade, then that shade. But you never get a single picture. Stop trying. Et voilà! La violence et l'amour. C'est la même chose, n'est-ce pas, Bernard?
Speak fucking English!
Got really violent with Bernard, too. And he seemed so gentle, so French. Maybe it was the Russian winter that turned him into a Moscow bear. Or was it just finding out the truth? What the fuck were we doing in Moscow in the first place? Completely forgot. Business, friends. He ended up in a Russian jail with a broken nose. And I ended up spending all his money on dental surgery. Russian dentists aren't very good. Do svidaniya, Bernard. Au revoir. And I swore to myself that I would never, ever trust another man again. And I swore that I would get my teeth fixed and get on a plane and never, ever open my heart to any man again. But here it is, all on the table, bleeding. And the bear is back. Only this time he is bigger and meaner than ever before.
You talk. You keep talking. You're getting further away. I have no idea who the hell you are anymore.
Actually, Ross, you do. As a matter of fact, you're the only person in the whole wide world who really knows who I am. Maybe that's our little tragedy. You see, I lied again, but... Sorry, I didn't lie, per se. I just didn't tell the whole truth. I mean, why should I, okay? Because we all need to be loved for who we really are. But who are we? I mean, aren't we all just a work in progress? A kaleidoscope? That's another one of my bullshit lines. But this time the bear has cornered me. I can smell his animal smell, hear his panting. No escape. See, Russ, I wasn't just born a man. I was born a particular man. And you see, you knew him.
How dare you? Make fun of me, I don't care. But how dare you mock the memory of my friend?
That's the last thing in the world.
You shut the fuck up. I never should have mentioned his name to you. I open up to you and you do this.
I'm sorry. There was no easy way to tell you.
Oh my God, you're completely insane.
No, I'm not insane, Ross.
And you must really, really hate me.
No, I'm in love with you.
Don't you say that.
Okay.
Don't you ever say those words to me again.
Okay, I won't say it. Because you know it's true, whether I say it or not.
Yeah, I know. I should have known you were too good to be true. I should have known a woman with all that money and all those languages and all that class would never really be interested in a guy like me. You know, I just don't know why you picked me to play your weird game with. Because I've done some fucked up things. This I don't deserve.
Maybe the last thing in the world I ever wanted to do was hurt
And
you.
stop saying you're Travis. Huh? That's all you gotta do. I mean, the other thing, of course, I don't believe you. But it doesn't make me angry. It makes me sad. But saying that you're Travis is making me homicidal.
All right. I won't say that I'm Travis. But can I tell you a little story instead? Do you remember when Rainey Harper stabbed Travis in the side with a pocket knife? Whoop. I don't even know why I'm asking. I know you remember. Well, now I will tell you why he did it. Basically, Travis sucked his cock in a bathroom.
Shut up!
No! No, wait! Rainey got very confused about who he was. Apparently, 2 years later, his new mature identity involved killing Travis. Look! Look, Ross. Scars from stabbing. Are you afraid to look? Come on. I was going to have them airbrushed away, but I decided to keep them as a reminder of just what man I'm capable
You think
of.
you can convince me of your crazy lie by showing me a scar? Anyone can have a scar.
Come on. In the same place? And the story that goes with it? How the fuck would I know that?
Because Travis told you. No, you met him somewhere. God knows where, and he told you that. You know, maybe this is one of his insane practical jokes. Maybe he put you up to this. He's hiding outside, isn't he? He's gonna come running in, burst with that funny laugh as we're all gonna go out and have a laugh and be around me. Hey, Travis! Travis, come out, man! Please! I forgive you!
It took me years to learn not to laugh like that. Baby. We have to start with the truth.
Stay away from me!
Okay.
Yeah, we do. And when I get you to a psychiatrist, we'll figure out what it is.
What's the count? Twin terrorists. Said yourself that no one could pitch a knuckleball like Travis. A little out of practice, but, you know, some things don't change. No, not the nose. The ears, maybe. Or the chin. Baby, I don't want you to see Travis when you look at me. I want you to see Trish.
Don't worry. I don't see Travis. A few weird resemblances, okay, and God knows how you learned his knuckleball, his crazy laugh, but none of it adds up to the story you're telling me.
What would add up, Ross, huh? Sometimes I'm not even sure myself how I'll get from there to here. I was pretty confused, you know? I mean, I was a fad, right? But weren't fags supposed to be limp-wristed little fairies who like to read poetry in the woods? But I was the goddamn star pitcher of the baseball team. I like trout fishing and Budweiser beer and motorcycles. Just like you. I couldn't wrap my head around it. I just couldn't make it all make sense. So I just started running all the way to Amsterdam. And what did I find there? Freedom, happiness. I was living as a gay man and no one judged me. Hell, most of the time they actually paid me. They paid me, loved me, beat the shit out of me, left me, I left them. It wasn't quite what I had imagined. Two men fucking. I mean, you laugh, but it's like they're both trying to occupy the same space, so there's always going to be a fight. You know? So I just started cruising in drag, and it felt, I don't know how to explain it, it just felt right, you know? To come onto man as a woman, to walk down the street in high heels and a dress. It felt as natural as standing on that picture stand for me. I got this job dancing, right, and I'd be up there in the club, wrapped around the pole, with my sexy dress on, and my wig. And I would look in the mirror, and I'd know who I was. But then I'd have to take my clothes off, and I'd see a hairy chest and a cock, and I'd just get all confused again. So I decided to make that image in the mirror look the way I wanted it to look. Breast implants, electrolysis, hormone therapy. I mean, that was the easy part. The hard part was learning the walk and the talk. They used to say, the shoulders give you away. But I mastered it. It's just like pitching a knuckleball, you know? Mind over body. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest fairy queen of all? Trish? You know, I actually remember the night I came up with that name. I was having drinks with this Swedish businessman in Monaco, and he asked me what my name was, and it just popped out. Trish. See, up until that point, I thought he was just another chicken hawk cruising a drag queen. But all of a sudden I realized, oh no, wait. He's straight, and he didn't know that I was a man. What a head rush. It was amazing. He got a blowjob in the back of his car for his kind Swedish businessman, Ivy. I mean, I couldn't let him find out the truth, you know? But I so wanted to. I wanted him to take me home and fuck me and buy me flowers and call me darling. I wanted to meet his mother and hang out with his sister. I mean, needless to say, I just got all confused again. So the next time I looked in the mirror, I knew there was only one more thing I had to do to complete my work of art. One more tiny little step, and I could go home with the Swedish businessman. Gender dysphoria. This is what the doctors call it. They make you take a lot of ridiculous tests. But in the end, they gave me what I wanted. They turned my cock into a pussy. The best surgeons money could buy. I even made the cover of the Dutch Medical Journal. It's amazing. You know, the first guy I fucked was just some man off the street because I just really wanted to try it. And it worked. I mean, he didn't suspect a thing. In fact, he was going to leave his wife for me. And you want to hear the best part, baby? I enjoyed it too. You know, physically. The miracle of modern medicine is what I am. Or was it all just in the head anyway? I don't know. But I knew who I was. I was Trish, a woman who only slept with straight men, rich, exotic, interesting men. I traveled the world, I learned languages, I got culture, and now they weren't beating on me at all afterwards. They weren't confused by it. They were proposing to me. But I always said no. No. And I moved on. Next man, next country, next adventure. Because I was Trish now. And Trish hardly even remembered Travis. But there was one thing about my past that I could never forget. You. 1,000 times I wanted to write to you or call you and let you know that I was okay. I was just too cowardly. Anyway, I made myself believe that you'd probably forgotten all about me. And my life required a